watching Force 13's live streaming service.
And here we go again. Bureau Meteorology via the New South Wales and Queensland officers have issued severe thunderstorm warnings. On the screen we start off with the Queensland run. For damaging winds, heavy rainfall, large hailstones for the Wide Bay Burnett, Darling Downs to Granite Belt and South East Coast forecast districts. Severe thunderstorms likely to produce damaging winds, heavy rainfall that may lead to flash flooding, large hailstones in the warning area over the next several hours. Locations which may be affected include Warwick, Toowoomba, Kingaroy, Gympie, Ipswich and Oakey. Large hailstones, heavy rainfall, damaging winds for people in the Northern Rivers Mid-North Coast, the Northern Tablelands forecast districts. Severe thunderstorms likely to produce large hailstones, heavy rainfall may lead to flash flooding, damaging winds in the warning area over the next several hours. Locations which may be affected: Grafton, Tabernan, Cootes Crossing, Nimborda, apology for the pronunciation on that one, Dorigo and Ebor. The Bureau will update 1925 hours. On the screen is a look at the Grafton radar, and you can clearly see the activity to the southwest of Dorigo. You can clearly see the dark black probably a possibility of a supercell, and that's tracking right at this point in time. It's slow moving. And further towards the New South Wales Queensland border, it's looking pretty clear at this point in time. However, it's a different picture to the north of Brisbane. Yarraman, Blackbutt, Somerset Dam, Kilcoy, Graham, Hurst, Mullaney. Let's see if the Bureau has issued a... Yes, they have. Bureau has issued their second advisory, severe thunderstorm warning for southeast Queensland for large hailstones damaging wind and heavy rainfall. Bureau warns that 1525 severe thunderstorms were detected on the weather radar near Nanango. They're tracking towards the northeast. They're forecast to affect Linville, area north of Nanango by 1555, Boowumba Dam, the area east of Nanango, the area northwest of Gibna by 1625. Large hailstones, damaging winds, heavy rainfall may lead to flash flooding likely, and for our viewers in New South Wales, there's one cell tracking towards West Downey, the New South Wales Queensland border. And it looks like that's storm cell Urbanville, south east of Killarney, appears to be deepening. Repeating, Bureau Meteorology New South Wales Queensland have in place severe thunderstorm warnings. Bureau Meteorology in Victoria. Strong wind warning for the rest of today, the central Gippsland, East Gippsland coast. Strong wind warning for the Eden Coast, New South Wales. And what's going on down there in Tasmania? Strong wind warning for the central North Coast, Bank Strait, Franklin Sound, lower east coast, southeast coast, and I've cancelled the one for the east of the Flinders Island, southwest coast. Bureau Meteorology, Northern Territory, severe thunderstorm warning for damaging winds for the Daly, Arnhem, Gregory districts issued at 15:10 local time. Thunderstorms with strong squalls are developing over the northwestern parts of the Northern Territory. Severe thunderstorms are likely to produce damaging winds over the next several hours in parts of the Arnhem districts. Severe thunderstorms likely to produce damaging winds over the next several hours in parts of the Daly, Gregory districts. Locations which may be affected include Yarralin, Top Springs and other areas in the dark yellow shaded area. And as mentioned in our earlier update, fire weather warning remains in place for the Simpson East Lassiter West fire forecast districts. Fire weather warning, coastal central west, interior, East Pilbara coast, East Pilbara inland, lower west coast fire weather districts. Very hot, dry with fresh gusty east to southeasterly winds. And looking at the Bureau's Brisbane radar, you can clearly see that the storm cells are hardly moving. And as we said in our earlier video update, rainfall east of Brisbane and the heaviest rainfall for Brisbane in 63 years for the month of December. Now we have a look at the live streaming webcam, Goffs Harbour.
Our live coverage continues in a moment. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, our YouTube page youtube.com/Force13, on Facebook under the same name Force 13, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 if you wish to get in touch. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094. You're watching Force 13's live streaming service.
My name is David Tones and we are live. The last 20 minutes was a look back at how the storm activity has developed. On the screen is a live streaming webcam at Port Macquarie. The Bureau of Meteorology continues to update their severe thunderstorm warning for large hailstones, damaging winds, heavy rainfall for people in Cherbourg, parts of Ipswich, Gympie, Logan, Somerset, the Scenic Rim, the South Bernard and the Gold Coast Council areas. The Bureau warns that at 15:05 severe thunderstorms were detected on the weather radar near the area northeast of Kingaroy, West Downey, the New South Wales Border Ranges National Park. They're forecast to affect Boona, Cherbourg and Gumarai by 17:35. Little Noang Dam, Lower Vale, Somerset Dam by 18:05. Large hailstones, damaging winds, heavy rainfall may lead to flash flooding. Shortly I will have the area under the warning. And on the screen is 3 areas or 4 areas. And this is the current Brisbane radar showing where the storm activity is currently located. Considering that I'm north of Brisbane, I have storm activity tracking towards the east or northeast. As mentioned, the Bureau warns that at 17:05 severe thunderstorms were detected on the weather radar near the area northeast of Kingaroy, West Downey, the New South Wales border, the Border Ranges National Park. They're forecast to affect Boona, Cherbourg, that's just to the north of or northwest of Gympie, Little Nerang Dam, Larron Vale, Somerset Dam by 18:05. Large hailstones, damaging winds, heavy rainfall may lead to flash flooding. The Bureau will update 18:15 hours Queensland time. However, it looks like they could be weakening, but the Bureau of Meteorology is indicating that we're supposed to have more severe thunderstorm activity tomorrow afternoon. We will continue to bring the latest information via the updates. Our video update from a few hours ago provides the 850 millibar winds, the storm probabilities and precipitation. And I've just got to do a bit of switching to bring the various screens up. This is Force 13 live. It's 17:48 hours. Another look at the Brisbane radar and looking at the area Caralpin, Beachmont, Springbrook, Darlington, West Downey. It looks like the cells are weakening at this point in time. However, the Bureau will update their general warning for the Wide Bay, Burnett, Darling Downs, the Granite Belt forecast districts. Now here's a look at the Brisbane Doppler wind radar. And on the screen we've got 29 Amberley Air Base, temperatures 29 Bay Desert, 26 Cleveland, Brisbane 27, Redcliffe 27, Gatton region 32. And Caboolture around 26. And some impressive wind readings. Cape Morton 31. I think it's the Inner Bar Beacon off Bribey Island towards Cape Morton 35. Redcliffe 37. Now we have a look at a live streaming webcam. Point Danger, the northern side of the Tweed River. And this is the area under the warning. Bureau Meteorology will update it 19:30 hours Queensland time. And we'll have a look at what's going on down there in New South Wales. Severe thunderstorm warning for large hailstones, heavy rainfall, damaging winds remains in place for the northern rivers, the mid-north coast, northern tableland forecast districts. Severe thunderstorms are likely to produce large hailstones, heavy rainfall that may lead to flash flooding, damaging winds in the warning area over the next several hours. BI meteorology, tropical cyclone outlook for the Coral Sea. A weak low pressure system lies over the northwest Coral Sea and is not expected to develop into a tropical cyclone. It's expected to remain stationary today and tomorrow before moving east or northeast and weakening over the weekend. There are no other significant tropical lows currently in the area, none expected to develop. And percentages remain very low for Friday, Saturday and Sunday. On the screen is the latest tropical cyclone formation probability guide. A 50 millibar vorticity. You can see where the low pressure system is located. Intensity guide is on the right hand side of the screen. Wind shear. Twenty-four-hour shear tendency, and looks like the wind shear is going to drop. And let's have a look at the upper level divergence. only around 5 to 20 knots where the low pressure area is. So at 18:05 here in Brisbane, looking at the radar, the activity is weakening here in the southeast corner and a little bit around the Somerset Dam. And we appreciate your viewing. I thought it might have been a little bit more active, but stay tuned. We could come back live anytime.